Yo, what's going on everyone? Guiding Light here. In this video, I'm going to walk you guys through how to take down the Yellow Sage boss fight. Now, before getting into this fight, I'm going to show you guys my entire build setup. Now, the reason for this build is because this boss is actually quite difficult, the most difficult up until this point in the game. And so I did put on a kind of a weird build where I maxed out my health, gave myself a couple of weird stats in order to make this fight a bit easier. Now, I also followed a bit of a method that I thought would be really easy to learn. There's definitely other ways you can take them down, but I thought that this would be the easiest way to explain. All you have to do is equip a couple different spells in order to get this done and using this method. Now, if you guys don't want to equip this entire build, that's fine, but I will walk you guys through the entire fight, give you guys all the tips and tricks you need to know about all the different attacks, how to dodge them, and the best way to go about this fight. So this fight's actually 3 different stages, and I do suggest you be prepared for all 3 because they're going to require different playstyles for each phase of the fight. But using the smash stance, you should be able to get through it. Now I'm also using the highest level gear that's allowed at this point that I've unlocked, so just a quick look at what I have equipped. Now, once you guys get into the fight, I highly suggest throwing out a couple of these spells. So here's a quick look at the spells I'm running. I'm going to be creating a bit of a combo where the first one you want to pop is the Pluck of Many. After that, you're going to want to wait until the boss comes in to attack you, and you're going to use the Immobilize effect. Once you use Immobilize, it's going to freeze up the boss and allow the Pluck of Many ability to do a ton of damage. After you get one full combo off, you're going to do 6 light attacks, and it's going to combo into a heavy attack. You're going to immediately pop the third ability, which is your transformation. Now, if you combo all 3 of these properly, you should be able to get through the entire first phase of this boss fight without taking any damage at all. Now, the key to using this transformation spell is to go ahead and build up this bar on the bottom right corner. Once you get that bar built up all the way, you're going to unlock the ability to do a special attack after dodging. So what you want to do is actually go ahead and build up this stamina bar, dodge, and then go and do this heavy attack. What this heavy attack will do is stagger the boss, and there's even times where it will completely knock the boss over. Now you can use this attack to deal considerably more damage and allow your other spells to stack up. Now once you come out of this, you're going to have the boss down about 40% health. This will trigger the second phase of the fight. Now once the second phase of the fight is started, you have to change up your playstyle now to just completely dodging. Now you're going to have to dodge quite a bit during this phase of the fight, and I actually suggest taking your time because you will want to wait it out until your transformation comes back. Now the transformation takes about 1.5 to 2 minutes to come back, and if you do this part of the boss fight too quickly, the boss will go into the third phase, and if you get the boss into the third phase too fast, I do believe the boss becomes a lot harder. That third phase, the boss just gets absolutely insane. You're going to notice he has an entirely different attacks, way crazier combos as well, and you don't even really want to bother getting to the third phase. I'm going to show you how you can pretty much skip it altogether. So during the second phase of the fight, like we're in right now, you kind of just want to bide your time, dodge around as much as you can, do a little bit of damage. You want to get his health bar down to about the 45% mark. At that point, if you get his health down too quickly, you want to keep it around 45% and wait for your transformation to come back. So what you want to do is learn his attacks during this phase of the fight because you're going to have to dodge quite a bit of them. Now you're also going to notice that there is this overhead attack that comes down, which is going to slam down. You can dodge this as well, but keep in mind every time that he pops that attack, as soon as that rock above your head comes down, it will be very, very slow, but you want to dodge it at the very last second. And then right when you come out of it, it's going to create a smoke cloud, but the boss will be waiting for you. So you do want to continue to dodge even after that attack is over. Like I said, guys, the second phase of the fight is really just all dodging. You can get a couple attacks in between, but the windows for attacks are very, very small. Now, when you do go into attack, you want to try to get a combo off. Due to the build that we have on, even though you dodge, you can still keep your combo going. So after 6 attacks, what you're going to be able to do is do this slam down attack as you see me doing periodically. You want to try to do that attack as much as you can because it does a lot of damage and it will also stun the boss a little bit. Now, as you can see, guys, I've got his health bar down to about 45%, and I'm actually purposefully not doing a lot of damage to the boss at this point because I'm waiting for my transformation spell to come back. Now, during the third phase of the boss will spawn up a tornado. And not only that, but the boss will become relentless with its combos. As you can see right now, the combos are pretty manageable and you can dodge them. but in the third phase, the combos get twice as hard to dodge, and they get twice as long, making the windows for attack even smaller. Now that's why I'm going to actually completely skip the third phase of this boss, because not only does he have all these combos and attacks, but he's also going to have a tornado that's flying around, and even with a full health bar, he can take you down about 80% of your bar in one attack. So if you just bide your time here in the second phase of the fight and you wait for the transformation to respawn, what you're going to be able to do is actually pop the transformation and clear out the third phase all before he gets all of his attacks out. So you're going to see here, I'm going to get my health up, wait for my transformation to come back. I definitely took a lot more hits than I wanted to during this portion of the fight because I got a little nervous realizing, wow, I took his health down way faster than I was expecting. It's a little weird and counterintuitive for a boss to not want to take his health down, but trust me, this is the easiest way. Now, as soon as your transformation comes back, you want to pop that. And like I said at the beginning of the fight, you can actually do that special combo, which will allow you to knock the boss over and stagger him. So we built up the stamina bar. We're going to do that heavy attack combo. The boss will get knocked over. Now, as soon as the boss gets knocked over, you want to do as much damage as you can as fast as you can. This will build the stamina bar up again, and you're going to be able to do that heavy attack a second time. Now, at this point, you're going to see the boss is going to throw his spear down, and he's going to begin to spawn up the tornado. Now, this is going to be the very small window you have to do as much damage as you can, as the boss will not attack you during this point. Now, you want to do as much damage as you can. As soon as you pop your transformation, you want to try and basically finish out the fight before the tornado hits the ground and he finishes up that combo. Because if he finishes that up, his entire attack style is going to change, and you're going to have to dodge the tornado all at the same time. Now, this will take a few tries to perfect, but I highly suggest using this method because after 3 or 4 hours of attempts, this was the method I used to actually get it done in about 15 minutes. So hopefully this does help you guys out. I'm going to continue to make guides for this game as I progress. Now there's also a really crazy cutscene, but if you don't want to spoil it, or if you guys haven't unlocked that cutscene yet, you can go ahead and click off the video now. But if you want to see the ending to the Chapter 2 cutscene, this is going to be playing right now. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Don't reign over this barren valley. Amitabha. I am Bodhisattva Lingji of New Mount Sumeru, the warden of this rat. After the great sage's passing, his sixth senses were scattered across the mortal realm. This thieving rat chanced upon one of them, yet hindered by his meager might, he could not absorb its power. Thus he schemed with wicked intent. A victim of his deceit, I had my head taken by him. The sense requires such a grand container to release its power. I should bear the blame for his reign of havoc upon this ridge again. Through your valor and sagacity, order has been restored. You are the sole worthy one to keep it. Please, keep it secure in my stead.
头上烈日倒下了，这就一怪来。
Men, beasts, Buddhas, Yaoguais. Each of them bears a distinct root from birth, superior and inferior. None should disturb what's decided. Am I right, Sun Wukong?
With the wind and sand you've endured here, did you reach the forgotten kingdom at the end of the land? Did you find the clash of stones and the fall of Tiger's acolyte? If you shut your ears and heed only your inner murmur, I fear the more you yearn for flawless endings, the further you'll stray from the path. Rats and cats, neither grasped their destiny, and yet neither admitted it. Listen closely, young one. Their complaints ride upon the wind.